make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell down in the description below, and I'll see you next. Oh no. Did you just snap your fingers? That was weird. Okay, I've got a different set now, so, I guess. Welcome to Brick Tech, guys. Nate here, and I just got back from being ashed away by Thanos. It was quite an experience, but, I'll go ahead and get into this video. This is the LEGO Marvel Avengers Thor's Weapon Quest set. It's from 2018. It's 76102 is its set number, and it cost about $20 when it came out. I got it for a bargain, about $15. They were about. This was like the last one they were carrying at a local store, so I grabbed it, and it was a pretty good steal. It was like $5 off of what it is, or of what it was online. So it's a pretty good deal. It's got 3 minifigures. Really cool feature. I'll show you that in a later clip. This is the forge that it comes with, and as you can tell by the title, Thor's Weapon Quest, he's looking for a new hammer. Well, he actually ends up with Stormbreaker the axe. So, win-win, I guess. A quick feature that I love is it can combine with its twin. This is the ultimate Thanos Battle, and it can snap on to the back of the Benatar. This was my first Infinity War set, and all the Infinity War sets have Infinity Stones. And this one had Thanos, and it came with a gauntlet, and each set that you get comes with 4 Infinity Stones. They're all the same one, but they come with 4 of each one. This one has one as well, so each time you get a set, you can add on to your Infinity Gauntlet. Without any further ado whatsoever, here's my review of the Thor's Weapon Quest LEGO set. Here's a 360 view of this set. Very, very good value in this set. It does not have any print pieces. They're all stickers. Anywhere you see print of any kind, it's sticker. Like, that's a sticker. Sides on here are a sticker, as well as on the other side, and the top here is a sticker as well. But even with nothing but stickers, I mean, if you watch my other videos, you can tell that I do not like stickers. But in here, it's not that big a problem, because they're not on any complex, like, curved pieces. The only real curved piece that has a sticker on it are these 2 pieces on the top here, which I don't really mind, because, I mean, the rest of the set overcomes that for me. I'll start off here with the pod. This is like an escape pod or a long-range travel vehicle extension for the Benatar. It was in Infinity War. Thor, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot, or Teenage Groot rather, they all used it to get to the abandoned forge, which at the time they didn't know was abandoned, but once they got there it was pretty much lifeless. But moving on, this set does have a few moving parts, like these right here. Oops! These right here can move all the way down. Like, the left is right here is how I like to keep it, but this right here is can go completely under, or it can tilt pretty far upwards too, but I just like to keep it about like that. These pieces right here as well can be moved up and down. They can even be folded downward all the way to conceal the sticker. But I like to keep them about level with the rest of the wing part. Well, I don't know if this counts as a wing, but I just like to keep it about level like that. On the front here is our main windshield that can flip down just like that, and it reveals our first minifigure. Here we have Rocket the Raccoon, a pretty solid minifigure. He's got a big gun. This is a different gun than he has in the Ultimate Quinjet, where he's wearing the Quantum Realm suit. If you haven't checked out that video, go back on my channel and check that video out of the Ultimate Quinjet review. That was actually my very first review on this channel, so I would really enjoy it if you could go back and check it out. But moving on, Rocket has brown shoulder pads, a huge gun. His head is molded directly onto his shoulder pads. They are not two separate pieces. It's like the shoulder pads are a part of his neck. He also has a little bitty tail back here. Very, very nice printing. Short legs. Bare arms. No printing on the arms. No printing on the legs. Then again, they're short. But that pretty much wraps up this minifigure. To put Rocket back in the pod, you just open it up. Make sure his arms are facing outward a little bit. Then just, once I get my hand out of the way, you just slide him in. And it can be a little troublesome. Sometimes you have to take the top off. I'll time-lapse this for you guys. There we go. From the front here, you can see some nice shaping with the curves right here that lead to the top and the bottom. But there is a thin spot in the escape pod middle section, and I'll show you why that thin spot is there momentarily. On the top here, you can just lift this piece right here off. Okay, it did not come off like it's supposed to. Off. Off. Oh, come on. There we go. And it reveals the ends. It reveals the inside. I'm sorry about that, guys. But once we have it open, just reach in, and here we have our second minifigure. Here's our second minifigure, the tree-like teenaged Groot. He has only printing on his front and back torso. No printing whatsoever on the legs or the arms. He does have a little bit on the front of his face, but that's it. This piece right here he wields is a repurposed vine piece and recolored. Normally, like, the Poison Ivy vine pieces are either dark red or green. Like, dark green. This one here is brown because it's Groot. I guess it's like to open the cockpit in case Rocket gets locked outside. Hey, let me in! I forgot the keys! I am Groot. Put Groot back inside. First you have to fold up his legs and leave the arms like they are, straight downward. And there's a brown spot in there where Groot sits. So once you have the roof off, you just slide him in there. And make sure he's clicked in place. And put the roof back on. And you're ready to go. As you can see on the top of the pod right here, there are two stud shooters. All you have to do is to fire them is just press this gray area. Press both of them and they both fire. And they've gone into oblivion. By the way, guys, if you want to see what I call oblivion, what oblivion is, like when I shoot a projectile that's in a set and I say, and it's gone into oblivion. Comment down below if you want to see what I mean by oblivion. It's not, I don't mean to, like, tell you the definition. I mean to show you what I call oblivion. Just comment down below if you want to see that. Here we have the back of the pod. Here's the four main thrusters or engines. I don't know what you want to call them. I guess in case they need to brake fast. I guess that's why they, like, made them able to flip all the way down. That way they can just flip forward and stop the pod really fast. As well as on the back here, there are 2 pins. I'll show you, or 3 pins rather. I'll show you that functionality in just a moment. But first here, we have the back that flips open and reach in. And that brings us to our final minifigure. Here we have our last and final minifigure. Wait, last and final? I guess final is last, so. Here we have our last minifigure. Period. The god of thunder himself, the son of Odin, Thor. A pretty solid minifigure, but I don't really know why in this set they put no printing whatsoever on any of the minifigure's legs. I understand Rocket Raccoon not having any leg print because he's got short legs. But Groot and Thor, I mean, this pattern with the lines and stuff that are on his torso could have been carried through down to his legs. I don't know why they didn't do that. I think, personally, that would have looked really cool. But moving on, he has a simple face. He has the shortened hair because you know what happened to him in Ragnarok, the Stan Lee cameo. He also has bare arms and black gloves. You can't really see them though because they have this ball of lightning, these balls of lightning concealing them. Also, he has some nice printing on the back, as well as a double-sided face. In the case of Thor, you can either give him these 2 balls of electricity, or you can give him this lightning blast and lightning shield? I'm not really sure what you call this. I just figured I'd go with lightning shield for the sake of this video. But this set does give you a full arrangement of power blasts, but however, most of them are used with the forge, which I'll get to in just a minute. Put Thor back in the pod. All you have to do is flip his legs and arms up a little, then slide him on in here. And there are no studs. There is just a place that his legs go around. Hold on. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to time-lapse this too. Looks like I'm gonna have to. There we go. And he is a little loose in there, but once you have it closed, it's no big deal. Here we have the Cosmic Forge. I don't know if that's what it's called, I just call it that. This is where the rest of the Power Blast pieces are used. You can see the lightning energy flowing through it. This piece, this ring right here, that holds the main part of the forge, is gunmetal gray, whereas the rest of it is black and gray. You can rotate it with this gear right here, the energy piece. Oh, and what's that right there? What's that? An Infinity Stone. What do you know? I wonder how it got to the forge and out of the Guardians of the Galaxy's hand. Sorry about the spoilers. But this is the Power Stone. You can attach the Power Stone to the rest of the Infinity Gauntlet, and if you collect all 6 Infinity War sets, you can have a complete gauntlet. Unfortunately, I didn't, so I just bought the Mind Stone and the Time Stone off of eBay. Or, it was a gift from a fellow, or from a friend. Actually, it was a gift from my mom. Shout out to Flossie from Sassy Southern Family. Thank you very much, Mom. But that's pretty much all to say about this forge. However, it does conceal the Stormbreaker axe. And it's a very nice addition to this set. Here we have Thor's axe. I guess at the beginning of Infinity War, he said he needed a new hammer, but he ended up with an axe, which actually kind of works better. But unlike Mjolnir, this Stormbreaker here can summon the Bifrost. And I think that's a pretty cool addition, that was a pretty cool addition in the movie. It does have the wood handle that Groot sacrificed his arm for, and I guess that's what they gave Groot the little timber piece for, to make it look like he's growing an extension of his arm, and make it look like he's putting a handle on Stormbreaker here. But it's a... I don't know if this axe piece is new or not. I think it is. Comment down below if you know if it's new or not, because honestly, I can't recall. Bring me Thanos! Now that the main review is out of the way, here is the main function of this set. It can attach to the back of the Benatar from the Ultimate Thanos Battle. Go check out the review of the Ultimate Thanos Battle on my channel, guys. It's pretty cool video, aside for the fact that I got snapped. But to connect it, you have to line these 3 pins up with the bottom 3 holes on the Benatar. But before you do that, you have to flip these 2 out of the way, then flip these prongs out of the way, and just get these up, and you're ready to connect it. And they just slide into these holes right here. Once they're connected, flip these back in place, flip these down, and they actually clip to the pod itself. And put those down, and it is very, very sturdy. And to further combine these sets, you can flip this up, bring out this little cockpit seat piece, and there is 1 clip left. And you can just attach Rocket's gun to the back, and it fits perfectly in there. Just make sure it's lined up, and boom, there you have it. All in all, guys, this is a pretty good set. I mean, for 20 bucks, you get about 200 pieces. I think it's 206, I'm not sure. But the stuff to use to build it, I mean, the stuff you build out of those pieces is the Cosmic Forge, which is a pretty decent value to me. I think it could have been a little bit bigger. You get an Infinity Stone, and an escape pod with 2 Guardians of the Galaxy, and the Odin's son, Thor, the god of thunder himself. Plus, you get Thor's new weapon, Stormbreaker, the axe. And it can latch on to the back of the Benatar from the Ultimate Thanos Battle. I've reviewed this set already. I would like for you to go check that video out, even though I got snapped in that video, as you can tell by the beginning of this video. But, that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and click the notification bell all down in the description. And I'll see you next time on Brick Tech. Bye-bye.